Alright, welcome. Sorry? Close the door.
Okay.
Alright, okay, everyone give yourself a round of applause for being here, right? Okay. So today I'm gonna introduce my brother, right? My brother, his name is Aaron Ong. I'm Alaric Ong, his name is Aaron Ong. My sister is Amelia Ong, right? So we're all side A because my dad wanted us to get A for everything. And my sister is Catholic nun. My brother used to be a Buddhist monk in Thailand for 1.5 years, right? And he started doing business, I think very young. Since he was like primary school, right, he just started selling things. He catch spider, then he sells spider, like he was primary 2, he sells spider to the primary 4 people for 20 cents, 40 cents, that kind of stuff back in school, right? And so some people, right, like they were born to be entrepreneurs, right? And that's my brother. And so today he's gonna share with you like the mindset of sales, right? He's gonna share with you the skill sets needed to become good at sales. And so prepared to take a lot of notes, right? So and the reason why I want to organize this coaching session is because I want to introduce you to him because he can give you all a lot of opportunities. For example, recently we bought like 20 tons of salt, right? And we need marketers to market these 20 tons of salt, pure sea salt, very high quality grade, that kind, right? And then like recently we are doing a lot of different projects, right? That eventually all of you will be able to market, right? And yeah, you can use and market and all that. Okay, so everyone, let's put your hands to welcome my brother Aaron Ong.
Okay, was it difficult to find parking here today? Not really. Okay, because this is the main complaint when we organize events here. Okay, anyway, who am I? For me, I started doing business when I was very young.
Yeah.
Maybe when I was 10, I started selling 50-cent and dollar items to friends. So my dad always told us, don't be afraid to sell. Don't be afraid to make money. Don't be afraid to go out and do business. Don't be afraid to sell. Anything when there's a demand, you just try to meet the demand. So for me, I like to travel. When I travel, I like to spend 1 year, 2 years in a place. Then I call traveling. You don't chop a passport. You say I've been to Europe, I've been to America. You don't do that. Why? Because when I travel, I have certain skills which I will share later, that I can make money wherever I am, whenever I want to. For example, I finished my education in Singapore. I studied psychology in Singapore, but I decided Singapore is not the kind of place I want to be in because I feel constricted. I feel claustrophobic. So I decided I had the dual citizenship. So I said, I don't want to be a Singaporean, I want to be a Malaysian. So I came to Malaysia and I started with maybe 2,000 ringgit in my pocket. I came back to Malaysia, not knowing what I want to do, not knowing where I want to go. And my journey started off from there. So I took a bus all the way to Kuala Lumpur, not knowing where I'm going to be, where I'm going to stay, when my next meal will be, what my next, what I will achieve, but just with the intention that I want to grow wherever I am, impact as many lives wherever I am, and that's that was just my thought then. I was about 21, so carrying a backpack, 2,000 ringgit in the pocket in Kuala Lumpur with a set of pool cues. At the time I used to play pool professionally. I stepped into a pool hall and I told them, I like your pool hall. Can I manage this pool hall for you? He looked at me and said, the boss of the pool hall looked at me and said, you can't speak Cantonese, that's one. And I don't know, you look very young. What can you do for me? I said, you don't have to, because okay. So for people, what are their main concerns? A shelter, food, mostly shelter and food, and companionship. Is you need friends, you need to be a network. So when I first stepped in here, I got no money. I had 2,000 ringgit in my pocket, not enough to rent a room, barely enough to supply my 1 month of food in KL. So I said, okay, now I got a pool, I got a set of pool cues. Approach the boss. Okay, first I need to settle shelter. So I told him, I said, can you provide me with a room? He said, no problem, we got a lot of rooms for our employees. I said, it is a bit more sharing. Can you accept? I said, yes.
Wait, can you on your hotspot? Okay, then let Phyllis connect your hotspot because there's people like looking for directions by using
Yeah,
your phone.
Yeah. So first thing shelter. So I said, okay, I need a room. He said, if the room is a little shabby, a little more rundown, can you accept it? I said yes. Secondly is food. So he said, okay, you're going to work the middle shift as a manager, as an assistant manager. You're going to learn the ropes. You're going to work the middle shift. We're going to provide you lunch and dinner. And that's good. Because I wake up at 9, maybe I don't have breakfast, I have lunch, I have dinner in our place. Then I go back and I sleep early. So food is also settled. And then from there, I network with people. I meet more and more people. I meet bosses. I meet their partners, and slowly I climbed the ladder. I was general manager of the entire chain. If you heard of Golden Brick, if you play snooker in Kuala Lumpur and Petaling PJ, they have about 18 outlets. I think they sold away the whole chain now. But back then I managed their Kuala Lumpur operations. There was about 18 outlets. So from somebody who doesn't know anybody, because I was willing to say yes to living in a room with foreign workers, to being able to network with the right people and managing 18 outlets. So that was how I started off. I was 21 then. So I decided, there's no more to grow. I mean, I can't grow anymore in the corporation. So I said, okay, I want to move to Penang, explore Penang. So I don't know anybody in Penang. So what am I going to do in Penang? So when I reached Penang, I said, I had this experience in Kuala Lumpur. I managed this chain of pool halls. Can I be your business development manager? Because there are a lot of snooker centers in Penang. So I said, can I be your business development manager? All the names are all, you just have to create your own names. So I said, your own positions are created. So I said, I want to be your business development manager. What does I only run 1 or 2 snooker centers. I don't need a business development manager. I said, no, listen, I can draw you a five-year roadmap, and I help you to achieve whatever you want to achieve there. So sit down, we draw a 5 roadmap. He gave me 20% shares, and end of the day, he gave me 20% shares in 2 snooker centers for free, a place to stay, 3 meals provided, and entertainment budget. Right? So for nothing, I mean, you just have to dare. You have to dare to approach people. You have to dare to, you have to know first, you have to know what you can provide for them, what values you can add to them. And then you just have to slowly craft your way all the way into what you want to achieve. So I lived in Penang for 2 years. So I lived in Penang for 2 years. I managed the snooker centers there, and once they achieved whatever they wanted to achieve, I decided, the thrill is over, the fun is over, what's next? So while I was the business development manager in the snooker center, I met this guy, young guy, 23, 24 years old. He used to work for this company called Niche Evergreen Capital. Niche Evergreen Capital is a prop desk. Prop desk means they do day trading. They do day trading, but not with their own money, with banks' money. So the Huang DBS, we trade Singapore stocks. Huang DBS and OCBC Vickers, they have a fund. They have a communal fund that they outsource to day traders, a prop desk firm, to trade. So every day our trading volume is about in the hundreds of millions, 100 million, because we trade Hong Kong warrants too. So our total trading volume was about 100 million. So I have no background in day trading. I have no background in shares trading. But I told them, I said, I used to be in Singapore. I mean, this is how I approached this company. I said, I used to be in Singapore. I follow the financial news. I mean, I do follow financial news, and I'm interested to learn. Currently, I know I can learn for an allowance. I can learn for an allowance, and with this allowance, it's enough to support myself until I'm good at it, and we can go on a profit sharing basis. So I joined. The head trader for Niche Evergreen Capital, he called me. He you have a very interesting cover letter, you have a very interesting resume. I'd like to meet you. First step. I'd like to meet you. So okay. That time I didn't have a suit, I didn't have pants. I went to buy just one shirt, one pants, and one pair of formal shoes. I went for the meeting. Then he asked me, he said, okay, so, and that time I didn't bring I graduated, but I don't carry my certificates around. Means I don't carry my certificates, I don't carry my papers around. He said, okay, so why should I hire you? I said, you're not hiring me. I'm here to learn, and this is what I want to achieve. He said, okay, we can try, right? We can try. So during the interview, I did a IQ test. Of course, I passed the IQ test, and the next day he asked me when are you going to start? Because the time was about the 10th of the month. He said, usually our intakes like the start of the month for ease of the accounting. So I said, it's okay. For this 20 days, you don't have to pay me. I'll go there, I'll learn. I can so-called work for free. Then the start of my employment at the start of the month. He said, oh, nobody has ever said that, I said, because I'm here to learn. I'm not here to work. I'm here to be your partner. I'm not here to be an employee. So, okay, so we started. And within the first 3 months, usually people take about 2 months to get used to it. Then you have to achieve certain milestones before they let you become a trader with your own to trade your own account. So I said, okay, I want to achieve this. How do I achieve this? So I started reading a lot, watching videos, absorbing a lot of talking to the right people, mostly watching videos and absorbing myself. This is my partner, Bosco.
This is Bosco, yeah. Everyone, let's give Bosco a round of applause. He's the boss of this office here.
Yeah. So anyway, the main thing that you have to take away today is you have to, whatever you want to achieve, you have to find ways to get yourself into the right community with the right information, with the right mentors. Like for example, you're in this group, all of you have this entrepreneurial mindset and this goal to make money, from your own handphones, on the go, from your own homes, and the freedom of your own time. So this is the first step, getting involved with the right people, with the same mindset, with the same goals. So at the time, in 3 months, I became assistant head trader, and then in 6 months I became head trader, and I was managing about 30 million Singapore dollars every day. Means every day our trading volume was about 30 million Singapore dollars. I was making about maybe 20,000 Singapore dollars while I was staying in Malaysia in commissions. Was that good?
Everyone, let's give him a round of applause.
So before I entered this financial institution, I didn't know anything about trading. Not anything. They asked me about the trends, the terms, whatever. I cannot answer anything because I told him, I said I don't know anything, but I want to learn. So that's the first step. And all of you all sign up for the 1,500 ringgit course is because you all want to learn, right? You all want to be involved. You all took the first step. And next things you all have to take action. Do you really want to be there? Do you really want to? Okay, like Alaric always said, this is where you are. This is where you want to be. How much, or how hungry are you to meet this goal? If you're hungry enough, I use my last penny to buy a suit, go for the interview. For the next 20 days, every day I eat the chap fan, the mixed rice. Every day mixed rice, just a bit of vegetables and a bit of rice, 2 ringgit, 150, 180. Until the auntie just see me, okay, 快乐就够了，120 is enough, 150 is enough, Means every day for the next 20 days before I get I start my employment per se, every day I'm just eating just a little, just to, because I'm hungry enough for this opportunity, you know. I know once I enter this financial institution, once I pick up the ropes, then I'll be so-called financially free or financially more comfortable. I mean, does that make sense?
Yes.
So, like I said, you know, for me, I like to travel. I live about 3 years in the Philippines. I live 2 years in Thailand and 1 year in Cambodia. I now can write, I can read, write and speak Khmer. I can read, write and speak Tagalog. I can understand a bit of Khmer. I can speak conversational Khmer.
You can read, write and speak Thai. Yeah.
So people ask me, you know, have you been to Thailand? I said I've been to Thailand. Not like just chop passport, but I can take exams in Thai. I can read, write and speak Thai. So I have lived in Thailand. Okay, I've been to Thailand. So I've been to Thailand. I cannot speak a word of Thai. The first day I reached Thailand, I cannot speak a word of Thai. Maybe Sawadee-Kap. You know, Sawadee-Kap. That's all I understood. That's all I could speak. I took a train from Bangkok to Ubon Ratchathani. And then when I reached Ubon Ratchathani, it's nothing like Bangkok. Ubon Ratchathani is the extreme northeastern region of Thailand. So I got an extreme culture shock. I reached there, it was a 12-hour train ride. I reached there, I touched down, I said, I'm hungry. How do I order food? All the food stalls there, they don't have pictures, they don't have English translation, they don't have anything. They have just a list, and then all in Thai. So you don't know how to speak Thai, you don't know how to read Thai, how are you going to order food? So I just point out, whichever, I thought, you know, Thai food, anything was so nice, right? So I just point out, and that was Pad See Ew Gai. Pad See Ew Gai. Pad See Ew Gai is like our hor fun with chicken. Pad See Ew is hor fun, fried hor fun. So that's the only thing I knew how to order, and for the next 15 days, every single meal I just ordered Pad See Ew Gai. Pad See Ew Gai, Pad See Ew Gai.
Why there's something else?
No, as in, that time that's the only thing I knew. Because I asked the lady, it was by the river. There was
my brother, yeah.
It was a little stall, so they were frying. I said it's quite nice. I asked her, what is this? Pad See Ew Gai.
You look at what other people eating and then
Something like that. So that was the only way I could communicate. And slowly I mixed around with some backpackers. They could speak a bit. So from there I learned more conversational stuff all the way till I can take exams in Thai. I believe one very, very important skill is networking. So as long as you know how to talk to people, you know how to meet people, you know how to convey what you want them to understand, and you know what you want to achieve, then you can literally you can be anywhere in the world, and still survive. So for me, I mean, I don't know if Alaric shared this with you, but for me, I'm a professional poker player. Okay, I mean, I play professional poker because I studied psychology and I really understand the game of poker to a stage where I can sit down at the table and I know I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Means I have an hourly rate. I can say I sit down for an hour, I make X amount of dollars. I sit down for 2 hours, I can make X amount of dollars. That's anywhere in the world. So that is my high income skill. It's true. I can show you. And I clock the graph.
Poker is different from like baccarat and everything because baccarat uses luck.
If you all
But
understand
poker, there's
poker-
luck, right? But there is a very high skill involved. Yeah, and that's why there are tournaments about poker. Yeah.
I can show you my curve. This is my poker curve, right? Over the last few years. Yeah, there's a dip, but it's this way. So for me, if I want to find investors, I can easily show this graph to people. I say this is my graph. It's our graph there. I say if you invest this amount X dollars with me, I can give you a return. Why? Because I clocked so many hands,
Yeah.
over so many years. I say this is my return, and this is a return I can give you. It's like you trade in stocks. Why stocks is uptrend? Why stocks is a downtrend? So this is my high income skill. So this is what I want to share with you. This is a wealth triangle.
Okay, write this down, okay?
It's a wealth triangle. It's a wealth triangle.
There's no way to make it higher, right?
No way, it's a...
You just make it this, yeah.
Okay, on the left side of the triangle, it's called the high income skill.
There?
So high income
Or the...
skill.
bro, you want to put the whiteboard on the sofa?
The tripod on the sofa.
Also can.
Can, is it?
A bit blocking, but okay.
Can,
Okay.
high income skill. So high income skill is something that, okay, for me, my high income skill, I can easily make about $2,000 US. Just sitting down on the table, people serve me drinks, I have free food, in any casino. I mean, not teaching how to gamble, but I can sit down at any casino, I can make about easily 500 to 2,000 US dollars per hour. This because of the skill I developed. So this is my high income skill. So I travel to Philippines. I don't have to work. I don't have to do anything. When I need money, we ask my brother. We go for massages. Then we go holiday. They say, oh, we're running out of cash. Go back to casino. Sit down for 2 hours. I make 4,000 pesos or whatever. We play small stakes. Make 4,000 pesos. Enough to survive for another 2-3 days. I sit down for 2 hours. We can go out in, you know. We can have good food, good lodging. We travel decent, go for holidays. So that's my high income skill. So ask yourself, what is your high income skill?
Okay, write down.
What
What's
is
your
your
high income skill? Like for example, my high income skill is speaking, right? Every single time I speak,
Why
I know.
do I say high income skill and not income? Because you can work in McDonald's for $3 an hour. You can work in Taco Bell, McDonald's, or you can even work in a bank. A bank can make you about $100, but you have to commit to 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day. It's something that won't get you freedom. High income skill is, okay, maybe today I sell a $25,000 course. This $25,000 can last me a month, 2 months, 3 months. Means I just have to sell one course. I just have to speak once, and then it can last me for 2 months, 3 months. And the next 2 months, 3 months, I can travel. I can spend time with my loved ones. I can spend time with my friends. You know. So high income skill versus an income, just an income, there's a very big difference. So what is your high income skill? Today, all of you all sign up for Alaric's Facebook Accelerator program. That is a high income skill. How many of you haven't finished watching the program? How many of you haven't finished watching? Why?
Please. Jivan Jot is at Menara. Check your
Okay,
WhatsApp.
I mean, how
Hello. Yeah, plus chairs in front, stools in front, yeah. Just sit in front, can? We can chat a bit of the English and Chinese lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
听得懂吗？可以啊。Okay, this is my friend. He's also a very successful businessman. He just got married, had a child. Okay, anyway, so high income skill. You all got access to Alaric's Facebook program. I have no idea why you all haven't finished watching. Firstly, I mean, are you all hungry enough? Are you all hungry enough to achieve whatever goal you set yourself? Are you all hungry enough?
Don't have.
Or
Coaching Alaric 3.
maybe, I mean, time is never the
Jivan Jot.
excuse.
JEE.
No, time is never the excuse. It's do you want to or do you not want to? You know, is it Facebook Accelerator course or is it whatever Chinese soap? I don't watch TV. Whatever Chinese soap opera or whatever Korean drama, you know, it's either or. You know, it's always either or. High income skill. Develop your high income skill. Alaric provides a lot of support to you guys. You know, answer your questions. But first step, you all have to go and learn the course. You know, you have to go and complete the course. Make sure you learn it well. Right? Why? Because I'll share with you. Scalable.
Camera is out. scalable business.
Okay. The second part of the wealth triangle is a scalable business. How to convert your high income skill to a scalable business? Why I said, as a poker player, I have a high income skill, but I cannot scale. Why? Because if I don't sit down, nobody else can sit down for me, If like today I'm sick, means my income will be 0 or negative, right? It's usually 0 lah. But I cannot say I hire 5 people to sit down on behalf of me and go and play. Why? Because I cannot control the kind of skill they have. So poker is a high income skill, but it's not scalable. It's high income, but it's not scalable. Facebook marketing is scalable. You know why? Today I can have one client. I'm good at marketing one company. I can find 2 companies, I can find 5 companies, I can find 10 companies, 50 companies, 100 companies. If I'm good enough, I can say I hire people to manage and I can track their progress. You get what I mean? Means I can approach one business and say, hey, can I manage your Facebook account for 1,000, 1,500 ringgit a month? If they say yes, do it. You do it well, you can find the second company, you can find the third company, you can find 5 companies, and all it takes is 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. Whether it's managing 1 company or 5 companies, actually it's not much difference in time. Once you know how to do it, right? So Facebook marketing is a scalable business, right? Okay, and the last part of the wealth triangle is high returns investment. High returns investment. High returns investment. What is the highest return investment? What is the highest return investment? You all attended Alaric's course. What's the highest return investment? Facebook ads. Facebook ads. You invest $50 for somebody to sit down, you can sell them a $2,500 course. You invest $30 for them to sit down, you can sell them a $1,500 course easily.
Yeah.
Easily. If a property agent invests $50 for somebody to meet him, I can sell you a $50,000 premium. Yes. Highest return investment. But okay, on the wealth curve is of course invest in shares, invest in bonds.
Please, you should send your location.
Invest in properties. These are high, decent return investment. But the highest return investments so far that I know of, firstly is in yourself, secondly is in Facebook ads.
Am I write these 2 down? Okay. First, you must invest in yourself, and then invest in Facebook ads.
You have to want to complete the course first. If today you are sitting here and you haven't completed the course, I really don't know why. It's so much value, in the course. It's really so much value. Spend some time, complete the course first, right? Okay. So, Alaric shared with you before. I was a monk. So as Alaric's mentor, I'm usually his spiritual. For me, I don't really desire material wealth. I don't really desire, as long as I have a shelter over my head, I have food next day. I have food the next meal. I don't have much worries. I don't have to drive nice cars. I don't have to live in a big house. For me to be happy, will I be happier? Yes, I will be happier. But for me to be happy, I don't need all these things. So I spent 2 years. I spent 2 years in Thailand as a monk.
Your WhatsApp location.
The core 3. So most people ask me, so what have you learned? What's the biggest takeaway in Thailand? You spend so long meditating every day. What have changed? What changed? The biggest 3 things that I've learned is this thing. Okay, I don't know whether you want to write it down. It's 3 things in Pali. The first thing is anicca. Anicca is impermanence.
Am I right now? Impermanence.
Anicca, impermanence. Impermanence. It's in Pali, but okay, I can write A-N-I-C-C-A. Anicca. Impermanence. The law of impermanence means the law of impermanence. The law of impermanence means that everything material everything material will not last. anything material will not last. You can have the biggest house, you can have the most money, you can have the nicest cars, but at the end of the day, everything that is material will not last. When you pass away, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. This is the law of impermanence. So attachment to things that are impermanent will lead to the second thing, suffering. In Pali, it's called dukkha. Dukkha. D-U-K-K-H-A. Dukkha. This is called suffering.
You write down or something? The first one and the second one?
Okay,
Or the top left hand corner, yeah. Anicca, anicca, and dukkha.
And the third thing is anatta. Anatta. So anicca is impermanence. Impermanence is don't be. Is impermanence. The law of impermanence states that if you are all things material are not permanent. All things material are not permanent. Attachment to things that are not permanent will lead to suffering. And suffering. So of course you understand what's called anatta. Anatta is not self. Anatta means everything else has to be not self. Why do I share with you all this? It's because a lot of you all want to do sales, but a lot of you all are attached to outcome. You have to have the intention to sell, but freedom from outcome.
Okay, everyone write this down.
Intention to sell plus freedom from outcome. What intention plus freedom from outcome?
This is gold. When my brother
this is
first
very
taught me
important.
this, it completely changed the way I did business, completely changed the way I did sales.
Because
Okay?
actually Alaric and I, we started our social media marketing agency with the intention to learn how to do social media marketing. He came over to Thailand while I was a monk. Then he asked me, bro, we need to start a business. What business can we do? I said, now I'm in Thailand. I'm in a temple. I can't go out to meet people. So we can do things online. He said, how to sell online? So he asked me, he said, can we do affiliate marketing? I said, yes, we can do affiliate marketing, but how are we going to start? So okay, we learned social media marketing, we learned a lot of things. We set up a company in Singapore, and then that's where we started. Till where it is now.
So I close clients in Singapore, and then my brother will do the Facebook ads in Thailand.
Correct.
And Temple also got Wi-Fi one. Temple also got internet connection one. Somehow he was managed able to.
Yeah. I mean, if you want it bad enough, you can get it. Anything is possible. So intention plus freedom from outcomes.
Okay, everyone please write that down.
Can you repeat again? To sell?
I mean, right now.
Okay, just write it down. Top right hand corner. Are you getting value so far?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Plus.
This is one of the hardest things to do, but the moment you master it, right, like it's easy to understand intellectually, But a lot of times when you have intention, right, you become very attached to the outcome. When you have intention that, okay, I want to be a millionaire, right, then you become attached to the outcome, right?
Let me share. For example, you all do goal settings.
Yeah.
You all do goal settings. Okay, let's set a very, very nice goal for 2020, How many of you all will say, okay, I want to make $1 million this year? Okay, it's a good goal to set, right? Will you all be happy? Will you all be happy if you all make $1 million this year?
Yeah.
Ringgit, whatever currency, $1 million, right? Let's set the goal. So let me ask you, how many of you will be happy if you make $1 million this year? If you ask me, I tell you, you all will not be happy. You all will be happier, but you might not be happy. Why? Because you all attach your happiness to outcome. If you all don't achieve $1 million, you all might even feel worse. Does that make sense? So, freedom from outcome is very important. Intention to make $1 million is very good. Okay? But if you don't achieve $1 million, you cannot be sad. This is called intention plus freedom from outcome. Intention plus freedom from outcome. a lot of times, okay, you all set $1 million, you all have a way of achieving $1 million. Ask Alaric, he will teach you, he'll give you many opportunities to make $1 million. You just sit down one-to-one with him, or if you can WhatsApp him or what. We have many opportunities for you all to make money. Many opportunities. It's how you all want to go about and market, sell, sit down one-to-one. You do one-to-one appointments, you do one-to-many appointments. There are many ways to make $1 million. Alaric made $1 million last year. Easily.
Yeah.
So, but if you ask Alaric, if he doesn't make $1 million, will he be sad, or will he say, I'm a failure? No, he won't do that. Why? Because he learned this very important theory. You want to be successful, you have to have freedom from outcome. Okay, he said, happiness should be what? Your sense of self-worth should be intrinsic. Means you say, okay, I'm a good person, I'm kind, I'm compassionate, I'm loving, I have a family. Most of you all have families, most of you all have kids. Actually, that's a lot better than me, really. I'm not married, I don't have kids, right? But, so, sense of self-worth should be based on your values. Happiness should not be, happiness and sense of self-worth should be based on your values. So you say, like Alaric, he likes, how much he makes doesn't matter. How much he makes, the dollar sign doesn't matter. But for him, he wants to give more value to people. He wants to empower people with a skill set. He wants to empower people with more. He wants to empower people with good values. He wants to empower people with good skill set, empower people with opportunities. That's Alaric, He likes, his core value is to make people the best versions of themselves. And that's why he paid for this venue. He just to give you all good, impart values to you guys, give you all opportunities to network. So this is Alaric, he doesn't mind giving. Why? Because that's his values. If his goal is to say, I want to be rich, I want a lot of money, then he can charge you all $100. You all pay. You all sit down. He makes a few thousand. That's all, But intention plus win for outcome here. So, like for example, you all go for appointments. Then you say, of course the intention is to sell. Okay, so you meet somebody for one-to-one appointment. Your intention is to sell whatever product you have, right? But at the end of the day, you don't sell. At the end of the day, he doesn't want to buy. Do you feel bad? Actually, you shouldn't. Why? Because sales is write this down, sales is a numbers game. Sales is a numbers game. If let's say, okay, first appointment he doesn't buy, then move on. Learn something, move on to the next person. Move on to the next person. That's why Alaric set 3 appointments a day, 4 appointments a day, over 3 months, 4 months, in order to build his sales team. How many times have people said no before one person says yes? How many times people say no before another person says yes? If you are always attached to outcome, you think Alaric can build his sales team today? I don't think so. Freedom from outcome is very important when you do sales. People say no, fine. At least I made a new friend, or at least I got to know somebody else. At least I built my network. So, even if you don't sell him something, it might not be your customer, but it can be your friend. So a network that might be useful in the future, a network that might help you in the future. That's why Alaric says, I'm very good at networking. Why? Because I meet a lot of people. I don't care. I don't have. Of course, sometimes I do have the intention to sell them things, but mostly, my main goal is just to get to know you. I know what I can provide for you. I know what you can provide for me. Next time when A and B has to meet, then we can do business together. It might not be now, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next month, but 2 years later, I scroll through my contact book. I say I need salt. Just nice, I have salt. Then we can.
That's how he sold 20 tons of salt within one day.
Within a day.
Everyone, let's give him a round of applause. 20 tons of salt, not easy to sell.
So for example, I have one business partner. He said, I have a problem. I said, okay, I like to solve problems. So he said, I got this problem. I got 80. It's not 20 tons, it's about 18 and a half tons. He said, I have a about 18 and a half tons of salt. I said, salt now. I said, okay. Let me understand more about it. So he said, I got 18 tons of salt in the customs. I need you to find a buyer. I said, how to, when you cook, how you use a pinch of salt, a pinch of salt, that's the terminology, a pinch of salt. I said 18 tons of salt. How do I sell 18 tons of salt? So okay, I try to understand more. So I said, okay, so what's your cost price? What price are you trying to let go? They gave me X figure. He said, okay, this is my cost price, and I just need to sell slightly above cost price, I'm happy. So I said, okay, give me a day. I said, give me some time. So I called another guy, he has a warehouse. His warehouse is so huge, in Pasir Gudang area. His warehouse is so huge. He said, I don't know what to do with my warehouse space. I said, okay, but will you be happy with maybe letting me have one pallet of your warehouse? And I just want to store salt. He said, then how? Okay, he said, it's not a lot of money. Okay, I'll move it to my warehouse first. So first problem solved. Move it from his warehouse to the new warehouse. He said, since this is the cost price, it's about half of market price. He said, since this is a cost price and since I have no urgency to sell, okay, just leave it there. I buy this salt. So person B bought the salt from person A at half the price of market price, and he has a warehouse to store with no urgency to sell. Because actually 18 tons of salt is about 18 tons of salt is about, let's say one pallet. One pallet can store about 500. It's about 1 ton plus. So 18 tons of 18 pallets. 18 pallets is about this room, slightly smaller than this room. It's not a lot. For warehouse size, it's not a lot. So he actually looked, he said, never mind, it's okay, it's not a lot of money, it's about, you costing about 13, 15, 18, about 18,000 ringgit, or 18,000 ringgit. 1 kilo was about 1 ringgit. So he said, okay, I buy up this salt, then next time you must figure out what to do with this salt for me. So a lot of opportunities. I help him sell his salt at a slight markup. I make my money. Then this guy, he don't know what to do with salt. So he come and look for me again. He said, now I got 18 tons of salt. You go and find some way to repackage and then sell for me. So next time, now we are in the midst of discussion to make bath salts, to make the food bath and the back scrubs. So I said, this is our new business opportunity. He said, okay, if you're confident, you go ahead and do. So this is power of network. I didn't know these people. I didn't really know these people well. Probably a drinking buddy. But from there, we have new opportunities. You should never be afraid to just network, meet friends, and freedom from outcome. Means you don't attach yourself to the outcome. It's very painful. Right? Okay.
Keep going. Do you do that?
Where's my phone?
That's yours.
I don't know what's Terrence, but it's very much easy.
Anatta is actually not self. Not self is very difficult. Not self means anything that is
Not belongs to you.
no, it's not belongs to you. Means you don't attribute to yourself. Means your thoughts. It could be material stuff. It could be anything which you don't attribute to yourself. Means once you understand impermanence, understand what's suffering, then everything else is not self. Took me me about 2 years. It took me about 2 years. So anyway, so just now I explained to you about what a high income skill is, and the benefits of having a high income skill. How many of you are confident that having learned Facebook marketing, you can leave your 9 to 5? Right? How many of you will be willing to take the first step and say, I'll just leave my 9 to 5? I just leave my 9 to 5. How many of you want to be like me? Just say, I want to go on travel 2 years, I don't care. I just travel. For me, I spent 2-3 years in Philippines. Of course, I have other kinds of high income skills, but marketing is one skill that I can say I can go to any country as long as I can speak your language. I can communicate at least conversationally. I can survive. I can make, not a lot, because I cannot read Tagalog in the formal Tagalog, but I can say I can go to a company and say, could you pay me 20,000 pesos? I manage your Facebook page. Would they pay you? Yeah, most of them will. Like last time we used to go. We used to just go and meet people at Coffee Bean and say, 25,000 pesos is about 2,000 ringgit.
I used to do coaching also, 像是锻炼50 sig in pesos.
Yeah, so we just go there, we don't know them, we go to property roadshows, then we meet the property agents, they want to sell us property, we sell them our course. Alright, that's how we survive. Last time in Philippines we just travel. In Thailand, I was in a temple. In a temple, Alaric was making the money, it's okay. End of the day, I don't need the money in the temple. I said, what I want is the experience. So we had what, 5-6 clients paying us 2,000 to 3,000 Singapore dollars just to manage their Facebook page and run some ads. Is that a good thing?
Yes.
Right? Can you travel anywhere in the world with about 10,000 every month are recurring 10,000 Singapore dollars, not ringgit. Ringgit is a bit too small now. 10,000 Singapore dollars, 10,000 US dollars. Just travel the world every month. You just update the Facebook page, run some ads. Income comes in while you are traveling.
Yeah.
High income skill.
We'll share about how your journey to Thailand, like you walk by foot.
Oh yeah.
Quick one.
When I was in Thailand, there's this thing called tutong. Tutong means you hold just an umbrella. There's this umbrella with a mosquito net. Then you have a mat and a small backpack with another spare rope. Then my master told me, hey, try this. Walk 600 kilometers to northeast region from Bangkok. 600 kilometers. So I said, wow, 600 kilometers is quite far. It's quite far.
How much of Thailand? 1/4, half?
It's not even half. It's okay. For example, Thailand is archipelago. I was in Bangkok. Northeastern region is about here. It's Ubon Ratchathani.
It's about half of Thailand.
So from here to here is about 600 kilometers, 680 kilometers. So my goal, the goal that my Achan set for me was this: reach there, make a phone call, then take a bus back. I said, it's quite crazy. So you are not allowed to sleep in people's houses. You have to sleep by the roadside, in the forest, wherever you end up. So every day we walk about 25 kilometers. I did it alone. Walk about 25 kilometers. Wherever you are, just set up whatever and sleep, meditate and sleep. In the morning, you get up, collect elms, and continue walking. With no goal. Your only goal is I just have to walk, don't stop. Walk, don't stop, walk, don't stop, walk, don't stop. Until I reach here, then I realized actually it's still I still have energy here. 600 plus kilometers, I said it's not enough. I want to do more. So I walk here. This is udon tani. I did this to here. 1,380 kilometers over 3 months. My feet were all like leather, so thick. But this is what taught me. If let's say every day I was just thinking I want to reach my goal. I don't reach my goal. If I don't reach my goal, I cannot. If every day that's all in my mind, I'll never reach here. Not saying go one more wrong again. You know, I don't know. That time I didn't really know how to speak much Thai. I learned my most Thai when I was on this pilgrimage. If every day I just have to, if every day my goal was I need to reach to Ubon Ratchathani, I need to reach Ubon Ratchathani, I need to reach Ubon, I will never reach. But my goal was every day I just enjoy, take it as a trip around Thailand. I mean, it's a bit tougher than riding in a car, but every day my goal was just explore, get to know more people, you know, make friends, and just somehow or another, oh, it's Ubon Ratchathani, you know. So something that whatever, if you don't take away anything today, this is very important. Freedom from outcome. Freedom from outcome. You want to be a salesman. You want to be a property agent. You want to be whatever. Meet people. You have a good intention, but you don't be attached to outcome, right? Okay. So anyway, just what I was saying. How many of you now have the confidence to say I want to leave my 9-to-5 job? You know why you all don't have the confidence? Because you all have not developed your high income skill. You all haven't finished watching the Facebook Accelerator program. If once you have bought, that's the first step. But you all have to go and understand, you have to go and learn more, you have to go and interact more with the groups, you know. Try to develop your high income skill, and we have a lot of opportunities for you to make money. Like for example, Alaric every day he will send, who wants to close this person, you know, who wants to close that person, he gives such good commissions. You don't have to find the leads. You don't have to find the leads. You don't have to go and close. You just all you have to do is to text them, make sure they pay the money. Then you get your commissions. How good is that? Everything is provided for you already, right?
But the thing is, I give everyone the same opportunity, right? I say in the group chat, but you realize it's always the same few people fighting for the same opportunity.
People who are hungry
so it's
enough.
ASFA, or you know, in Malaysia, it's always the same few people fighting for the same opportunity.
People who are hungry enough will always be at the top 1%. You know, the chart,
and that's why I realize like why there's income inequality, right? It's part of the game.
Correct.
It's part of the game. It's just how human nature
99%
is.
99% of people will not be hungry enough. The 1% of people will make 99% of the money.
Yeah.
And it's proven. 20% of people will make 80% of the money. 80% of people will make 20% of the money.
Yeah.
Why? Because of it's proportionate to the amount of effort you put in. Today, am I going to watch a Korean soap drama? Or I'm going to watch a Taiwanese opera? Or am I going to go and learn more about Facebook Accelerator program? Am I going to learn more about branding? Am I going to learn more about how I'm going to improve myself? Am I going to learn more about sales? You know, so a lot of things are intention. Intention has to be right. If you don't achieve what Alaric is achieving, that's fine. Why? Because the journey is what really counts. You know, you don't make $1 million like Alaric make $1 million. You know, you make 800,000, make 500,000. It's good. You know, but next time you learn. As you learn more, then making $1 million is not difficult.
And right, it's like the journey is what matters.
The journey is what matters.
Like money didn't make me any happy as a person. I was happy even without money.
Correct.
In fact, money sometimes can make you depressed because people keep looking for you for money, keep trying to borrow money from you and all that kind of stuff, right? So it's the journey that matters, right? It's the journey.
It's the journey that matters, is correct.
You got any opportunities for them? Oh, you got your number or anything? Whatever.
What's that?
You got your number so they can contact you.
My number.
We don't even know your name.
His name is Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron. Yeah. I say it so many times.
I make Alaric brother.
Aaron Ong. Aaron Ong. Aaron. Aaron Ong. Okay. Yeah. Alaric Ong, Amelia Ong, Aaron Ong. My dad's name is Adam Ong. Yeah. You have a monk name.
Again?
What is monk?
Now no more. Because when you leave the monkhood, then you give up the monk's name also.
Did you plan for it to be short term from the start? Or
Actually,
I
didn't plan when I want to leave the monkhood. I just plan to learn as much as I can while being a monk.
Yeah.
Means when he told me, when my acha asked me, how long do you want to be a monk? I said I don't have an answer. Why? Because I don't know how much is there for me to learn. That's very honest. I mean, I don't know how much is there for me to learn. It could be nothing. Then I could leave tomorrow, you know. But I said, give me a try. I mean, give it a try. My achan, he couldn't speak English. I couldn't speak Thai. but somehow we can communicate. Why? Because he wants to teach me and I want to learn. He use hand gestures, he tell me what time to wake up, you know. He tell me what time to go where, you know, and ask people to help me. And along the way, there are people who can speak English coming to the temple to help out. And just not, if you have the intention to learn, you're open to learning, somehow you can achieve what you want to achieve. And then from 1 month, from 1 week, and at the start you don't eat after 12, you know. In Thailand, you don't eat after 12. Means after 12 p.m., you cannot take solid food. You cannot take solid food. Until sunrise. Until sunrise. So after 12 p.m., you feel hungry, you're like, you still have to work, you still have to go and sweep floors, you still have to go and chant, you know, you still have to go and do things around the temple, but you feel hungry. And you're like, I cannot First day, second day, you cannot sleep 4:30 a.m., the bell rings, then you have to go wash up. I don't know where to go, I don't know which hall to go, I don't know to wear my robe properly. But somehow you learn, you know. First few days was really
my brother is really a survivor.
First few days was really tough.
He's really a hustler.
But I mean, first few days was really tough. You're hungry, then you don't know how to wear your robes properly. You have to go and knock the door, ask somebody to help you to wear your robes before you can go for chanting. Then you don't know the etiquettes. You don't know a lot. I mean, there are a lot of etiquettes as a monk. Which hall to go to, where to go to, do you wear shoes in, do you not wear shoes in, do you sit down here, do you stand here, you know?
No videos to watch.
No videos to watch.
I got some pictures. Yeah, maybe on Instagram. My Instagram ALARICONGG. And there's one picture of him being a monk. Yeah, you can check.
Yeah. Anyway, so the intention was just to learn as much, to immerse myself in the community, to experience it. Things like that, money cannot buy. Means how much money you have doesn't matter. As a monk, you give up everything. So if you ask me, what's the best way to learn about being a monk? You have to be a monk. I can explain 5 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours, even days. You will never understand. But just have to shave your head, shave your eyebrows once, then you understand me. Yeah, even your eyebrows. So yeah, it's a monk. Alaric, got anything to add?
You got any opportunity to share with us? Any
No, you share together.
Okay, good. Okay, great. Awesome. Did y'all get value from that? Everyone give a value from the blog, okay? So, alright, okay. My brother is really a hustler. I mean, like, since young, I tell you, since primary school, he started catching spiders, selling spiders to people older than him. He's primary 2, he sells spiders to the primary 4, right? And then, sorry? He was a magician, and then, yeah, you know, being a monk. And if you realize his whole life, from his 21 years old onwards, right, he really, every day, right, you don't know what the next day will be, right? And he dared to take this kind of risk, and that's why, I think by what, when you're 23, you had $1 million or something?
More than that.
More like when you're 20, around 23, he became a millionaire. Yeah. But of course, he went up, then he became a monk, so he lost everything. So, yeah. Okay. But anyway, so, okay, now, so I want to show you some opportunities that I have right now, okay? So, recently, right, I worked with this guy called Dato Jeffrey, okay? Dato Jeffrey, yeah. And he's someone very, very successful. He controls basically the customs, and, like, not controls, but he has influence over the customs, which means controls the customs. And then, like basically anything they want import, export, everything is all under Dr. Jeffrey, who will be coming to my 2-day course. And okay, recently I'm going to launch this campaign. Okay, everyone just take out your mobile phone, go to this link, alaric.site/DDI. Okay, DDI. Sorry?
Is it to Dato's link?
Is to my affiliate link, right? So that when you register, okay, I'll explain to you. Okay, so you go to alaric.site/DDI. Okay, everyone put in your name, contact number, and email. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I already did everything.
You did that? Because you're in a Malaysian group chat, right? Yeah. So go to alaric.site/DDI. Wait, can't see, right? alaric.site/DDI. Okay, yeah? Okay. Then after you put in your name, email, your name, contact number, and email. And then, right, this is a huge opportunity for all of you. Basically, right, he's giving out free cash. He's giving free cash. Okay, how it works is like that. Every time you refer a lead to join his contest, right, you will receive 1 ringgit. You receive 1 ringgit, okay? So let's say you refer 10 leads to join the contest, you receive 10 ringgit, okay? So after you fill in your name, contact number, email, the next slide you will see a unique link. You will see a unique link. I designed this whole software to be this way, right? So that you will have your own unique link. And when people sign up through your unique link, we can track that this is your lead. And then every time you get a lead, right, you get 1 ringgit. You'll get 1 ringgit. Okay. Now, Then how did I ask Dr. Jeffrey to do this, right? It's because I told him, if you want to get leads from Facebook, if I run Facebook ads to get leads, right, it will cost me $5 to 15 Sing dollars, which is about 15 ringgit to 45 ringgit to get each lead. Now he's buying leads at 1 ringgit per lead. Is it a good deal for him?
Yes.
Yes, right? He's getting a name, contact number, email for 1 ringgit, right? Okay. But what's the deal for you? For you, let's say you send your friends, you don't need to spend any money, just ask your friends, WhatsApp them and everything to ask them to put in their name, contact number, email, you make 1 ringgit. Is that pretty good also? You ask 100 people, you make 100 ringgit. That's free money, and this is a good test to see how good you are as a marketer. How good you are as a marketer, okay? Now, once you go to the next page, okay, try everyone just go. You see there's a scoreboard, there's a tracking score. Okay, try to go alaric.site/DDI. If you need Wi-Fi, I think it's hing on what? Might have, not have. You try again, sometimes it works. Okay, alaric.site/DDI. Okay, so yeah, fill in your name, email, and contact number, then press the next page, then you'll see the affiliate link. Okay, go ahead and fill in your name, email, and contact number. You try, hang on, what? 试试看。Don't have? Just now Bosco just showed me just had. No, wrong link. You must alaric.site/DDI. You try again. Key in for the start. Alaric. You try your own internet. In Chinese and yeah. Okay. So you fill in your first name, last name, and email. First name, contact number, and email. Then you receive the next. I'll show you how it works. Okay. Okay, now never mind. Okay, maybe we off the what, then I give you Wi-Fi.